Hello everyone, it's Seth Chandler and welcome to this edition of PCGS Slab Lab. I'm very excited. We're actually doing a coin shop review. As those of y'all know, I love coin shops. We're actually in Palos Verdes in Southern California. We're talking to my buddy Ron Sains, who owns the Palos Verdes Coin Exchange. All right, so let's go inside, let's talk to Ron, let's hear what it's all about. Okay, Ron, why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself? What's your deal? How long has your coin shop been here?
So our coin shop's been here for a little over 4 years now.
Mm-hmm. How old are you, first of all?
I'm 24.
So you started this when you were 20 years old?
Correct.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and I started it before that. I used to travel to all the shows, go to all the PCGS shows and all the shows over the country and kind of do more like dealer-to-dealer trading. And then we decided to open up a shop here, to kind of service the community. In this area, there's really not many bread and butter coin shops. It's more like the cash for gold or jewelry stores. Sure, yeah. But it's awesome to be able to help out our customers and community. And then, it's a lot of fun. It's a treasure hunt every day.
Cool. So folks, you have to understand, I'm very passionate about coin shops, and obviously so is Ron. You visited hundreds of coin shops yourselves.
Of course.
And I want to visit thousands of coin shops. There's 15,000 coin shops in this country, and they really are the heart of the hobby. So I love to support Ron and see his shop. You're a young guy, 24 years old. Folks, I know Witter Coin, we're America's coin shop, no pun, not competing here.
Yeah, I know it's
but I think it's awesome that you took that courage. You were an entrepreneur. You take the risk of starting your own business at such a young age. You're obviously very confident with coins, but you knew you could turn it into a business where you could pay the bills and pay your rent, but also have a good time facilitating transactions with the public, helping people grow their collections.
Of course, yeah.
So what's a typical transaction here? Let's look at your case a little bit.
So we do a wide variety of things. Obviously, we have a lot of PCGS certified coins, and we sell a lot of those, buy a lot of them. It's a little more serious collectors, but I'd say a lot of the entry level people that are coming into the shop are buying bullion. So it's silver eagles, gold eagles, stuff like that. That's definitely our bread and butter. A lot of people come in to get some of those investment products. We do get some people with kind of that crossover stuff, $20 libs, $20 saints, PCGS certified. Those are another great option that we always encourage people to look into.
So the bullion's kind of a crossover thing. A lot of people get started on bullion, then they end up buying a Morgan dollar.
Correct. Yeah. And we do get a lot of people that come in originally buying bullion. Then next thing you know, they're buying Morgans and MS65 for birthday presents, stuff like that. So we try to service everyone that comes in here. Obviously, we buy and sell, so we're always buying collections.
Yeah. What's that like? You get collections come in everything, A to Z, right?
So anything. Literally everything and anything from wheat cents to $20 gold pieces. We've bought some really cool coins. We bought a proof, McKinley commemorative gold coin, and that's probably one of the cooler coins.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So it's 20, 30 struck, 50 struck?
Yeah, it was really, really rare, and the person walked in with a little box and said, here, I want to sell some coins. So that was, like I said, it's a treasure hunt every day. But anything from world coins, tokens, metals, just about everything walks into the door.
I noticed these old crusty boxes here.
Yeah,
since I have a coin shop, folks, when stuff comes in a coin shop, it's so exciting because you don't know how. Sometimes it's rolled up in toilet paper. Sometimes it's in a suitcase, an old briefcase. This is I don't know, this is a tackle box with medical instruments. But this is just how some people store their collections. Folks, today it's much different. Most more expensive coins are in PCGS graded holders. They're certified. And but back then, before certification, there were so many different ways to store coins beyond traditional coin albums. People put them in 2x2s. They put them in this is a tackle box or something.
Yeah, it's something.
It's a group of foreign coins, but this stuff comes in. It's always exciting. You never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah.
And so sometimes there's gold coins mixed in, but there you go.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything.
So this is a typical appraisal that comes in. Yeah.
Most likely, some sort of old school style box. It could be in a pill bottle, something like that. And then who knows? You could have that one really good coin that's wrapped up in a napkin or something that you'll want to get graded. But it is cool to see the evolution of how collectors stored their coins. Obviously nowadays, any significant coin is going to be certified. But off the street, a lot of times they come in any way, shape, or form possible. So it is always cool.
What's that?
So this is
really
an
cool.
Andrea Doria. So it's actually a shipwreck
Can I see
note.
it?
Yeah, we'll pull it out. It's certified by PCGS. It's in this really cool acrylic,
That is cool.
basically giant currency slab. And it's actually some of the only shipwreck currency that's out there. Obviously, a lot of people are really into the shipwreck coinage. And there's been some really phenomenal hoards that have been pulled off the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, that's cool.
But this is the first actual paper currency, and in the shipwreck they had a $1,000 lira notes, so the Italian liras, and then silver certificates. And there's some cool things. They had a North African note in there.
Yeah.
They had star notes. So it was a really cool thing. And this is we're a fan of it's a really cool product. And it's a kind of a cool piece of history that not a lot of people have seen. So it's something unique, and I think PCGS did a really good job of displaying it. It comes in a big box and stuff.
That's cool. I like that.
But yeah, it's interesting.
So let me ask you this. What's the most challenging aspect of owning and running a coin shop?
That's a good question. I think, in the beginning, it was definitely getting people in the door and the marketing aspect of it. But now I'd say, now that we're a little more established, we've been here 4 years, we've done a lot of different advertising. I'd say now it's just, dealing with the customers and interactions, because unfortunately sometimes it might not be ideal. Someone might have a coin they think it's worth a lot of money,
it's tough.
and then you got to be the bearer of bad news. So that's probably one of the most challenging things.
You let people down. You
Of
tell
course,
them the truth.
yeah.
They think their coin's worth $10,000.
Yeah.
And you tell them, it's worth 2 cents.
So that's always tough. That, and then also, just time management. There's so much going on. One day we could have 20 people come in and sell stuff, and we're super busy, and we run out of money, and then the next day no one comes in. So just kind of being able to juggle, from really busy days to really slow ones, and so that's definitely an issue. Just keeping track of time and making sure we're here and everything.
You're just a good old-fashioned entrepreneur. You got to do everything.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
It's interesting how you bring up how sometimes you let people down because they think their coin is worth a lot, but you realize the value of every community really needs to have coin shops in their town.
Of course, yeah.
Because they really provide a service.
Yeah.
And in some aspect, it's also a great deal of comfort because everyone's got coins, folks. If somebody's got an uncle or cousin, if they don't collect coins, they bring it in, and they can bring it into a professional like Ron, who's a PCGS Authorized Dealer. And he could tell you what your coin is worth and what it costs to replace it. He could tell you all about it. And people walk away knowing that. And that's just a great thing for the community in general.
Of course. Yeah.
And not everybody's going to be happy, but like 99% of everyone is like, wow, that was a good experience.
Exactly.
And you know what? It's free.
Yeah, we do.
It's free. We do it for free.
Yeah,
God, that's coin nerds.
Exactly. Yeah. That's one thing that I think that if you go into a coin shop, you should be able to go in there and ask questions. Get educated. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of our job, and that's how we get the referrals and we get the customers. Is we've done a lot of collections that we've appraised. We would have loved to purchase, but it wasn't right time for their family. So that's.
But you solved a huge need, because sometimes when you see like a little bit larger collection come in and maybe the family's working with it.
Yeah.
They bring it in and they're not really ready to sell, but they just want to understand the value. And it's like you sit down, you explain everything, and you type it all out, whatever it is you do, and they're like, oh, thank goodness.
Exactly.
Thank God I found Ron, or thank God I found that local dealer, an honest person,
No,
so it's
like
it's a stress reliever too as well.
No, it's definitely, we always tell people, we like to let them know, if it's okay to leave it in the closet, or do you need to go to a safety deposit box, So that's why whenever people are on the phones, we always tell them, bring it in, let's go through it, we'll tell you what's worth money, what's worth keeping, what might be worth getting graded, We do a lot of grading for our customers.
So people have a bunch of raw coins, they could bring them in here and you would
of course,
graded?
Yeah, we'll go through it, tell them what our opinion, what we would grade, what we wouldn't, and kind of help them navigate that process. So that's something we always like to do, and sometimes that's really satisfying, and seeing them get real excited when it comes back, a good grade or something like that.
Do you have favorite clients? Hopefully they watch.
We definitely have some favorites.
Outside of spending $1 gazillion, what type of collector kind of you tend to like? All right, I'm glad that guy's here or that person's here.
Yeah, just anyone with a good attitude who comes in here that brings in like some positive
good vibes. Yeah,
exactly, and then
wants to learn
exactly, and respects our time too. Because that's a big thing you have to remember. A lot of coin dealers, there's especially in this, there's so much. The hobby's so vast, so much information. We could spend hours talking about coins. So it's always nice, we'll tell them what they want to know, but they respecting our time and letting us know there's other customers. So that's definitely a good client. But yeah, I mean, also too, you know, it's always nice when someone comes in here and makes a purchase or sells something. So that's what, if I go to a shop, I try to make a point always to buy something. You know, even if everything's overpriced, just walk out with something just to do it. So, you know, just kind of out of respect. So, but yeah.
I treat every small business like that.
Yeah.
If I walk into a small business,
yeah,
I got to make a purchase no matter what it is, because you know what? Everyone loves that cute little shoe store over there in the corner.
Of course.
It's been there for 32 years and they're so nice and friendly.
Of course.
But if you don't go there and buy shoes, guess what, folks? You buy them on Amazon, they're going out of business. There's a for lease sign there.
Yeah.
And you got another Burger King there.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta gotta support all businesses
Support
no matter
local
what.
businesses, definitely.
Yeah, it's good.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, we're grateful for any customers that come in here. But for the most part, we're pretty lucky. Everyone's pretty cool. You know, a lot of repeat customers that come in here. And then it's a good. It's all good.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.